Hey everyone! When I was trying to decide what type of makeup to do today, I thought that it would be really fun to do like a really shimmery, dark smoky eye, and I'm using the Nicki Minaj lipstick from MAC. I think this is such a fun look to go out and, you know, have fun with all your girlfriends or go out on a date, whatever. But yeah, I really love this look. I'm using all shadows from my MAC palettes. So these are obviously going to be all MAC shadows, but you can use whatever eyeshadow you want to. You could even use different colors, but just use the same techniques that I did. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please remember to like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and subscribe for more. I'll see you next time. So first things first, I'm starting out by priming my eyelids with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And I'm just going to put this all over my eyelid and blend out with my finger. Next, I'm just taking a little bit of Scotch tape and putting it on the back of my hand so that it's not really sticky and it won't pull the skin around my eyes. And I'm just putting it from about the outer corner of my eye up to right under the outer corner of my eyebrow. Not outer corner, but you know what I mean. Now I'm taking Crystal Avalanche from MAC and my 239 brush, and this is just a really sparkly and shimmery white. I'm just going to apply that to about the inner third of my eye. I'm just packing that right on the lid. And next I'm taking Nylon, which is more of a yellow toned, really bright shimmer color, and putting that right in the middle of my eyelid. Next I'm taking Amber Lights, which is a really gorgeous gold color, and I'm putting that towards the outer corner of my eye. And don't worry so much about blending right now because we're going to get around to that. Now I'm taking Expensive Pink and patting that in between Nylon and Amber Lights to help it blend a little bit more. Next I'm taking All That Glitters and patting that in between Nylon and Expensive Pink. It's a little bit confusing, I know, but you just have to go back and touch it up and make it look right. Next I'm taking Mulch on the 239 brush again and putting that in the outer V. Now I'm using Coppering, which is a really, really pretty copper color, and I'm putting that right above Mulch and just sort of blending it into my crease a little bit. Now taking Omega on my 224 blending brush, I'm just going to really lightly blend those colors into the crease together. Using my MAC 219 pencil brush, I'm going to be using Black Tide by MAC, which is a really sparkly black, and I love this color. I'm putting it right in the outer V, and I don't want to place it too high because that will make my eyes look smaller. And just blend that out with a fluffy blending brush. If you need a little bit of help blending it like I did, you can put a tiny bit, just the tiniest bit of Black Tide on the 224 and it'll make it go a lot quicker. Now I'm taking Shroom, and on my 239 brush I'm just going to pack that onto my brow bone and use it as the highlight. This is really the most gorgeous brow bone highlight color ever, you guys. It's perfect. Now I am using Soft Brown on the 224 again and just blending that right into the crease. On my pencil brush, I'm taking Crystal Avalanche and putting that right into the inner corner to really widen my eyes. And now I am using my MAC Fluid Line and Black Track and my Sonia Kashuk bent eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to create a pretty dramatic wing on the top of my lash line. Oh, and I also took off the tape, but somehow the camera cut it off. So yeah, before you put on your eyeliner, be sure to take off the tape. I lined my waterline with just a basic black eyeliner, and then on my pencil brush I'm using black Tide to kind of smudge that out a little bit. Next I'm using mulch and smudging right underneath where I put black Tide. Finally, underneath mulch, I am putting down amber lights. This will make a really pretty gradient effect. Now I'm using Cream Cup from MAC, and this is a really pretty pink, but on top of that I am going to add Viva Glam Nikki. I love this color so much. I just got it, but it is the most perfect Barbie pink color. I just love it, especially mixed with Cream Cup. And then I'm putting the Nikki lip gloss on top. And for my lashes, I am using Ardell Wispies. I had a really hard time with application of these. It's time to get some new ones, I think. Now I'm using my NARS Laguna bronzer, and I'm just using that on a Bare Minerals blush brush, I believe, but I'm using this to contour just under my cheekbones and around my forehead and on the sides of my nose. Next, I'm using a peachy blush with gold shimmer, also from NARS, and I'm just going to put that right on the apples of my cheeks and blend it up to right above where I had put the contour. Next, I'm taking Albatross, also from NARS, and with a concealer brush, I'm putting that on top of my cheekbones, on my Cupid's bow, and down the bridge of my nose. And I'm just going to blend that out with the same brush that we put our blush and bronzer on with. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you try this out, please post your results on my Facebook. I would love to see how you did. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.